Alright, so you just got past the Tinker Knight, the Clockwork Tower. That was some weak baby shit. Now you have the Stranded Ship, Lair of the Polar Knight, and let me tell you, this has got to be one of the hardest stages in the game. I will admit it is the stage that I have the most problems with personally, and I have tried to record this tutorial in particular far more times than I would like. Anyway, starting up the stage, just go ahead and equip the Flying Dagger, Propeller Dagger, whatever the hell it is. It goes fast, you want to go fast. Now I would like to explain the reason that this stage is, or one of the reasons at least, that this stage is really hard is because it's really easy to just take a lot of damage and die. And as you know, the Conjurer's Coat that we have here makes you take more damage. So I would seriously not recommend getting the Conjurer's Coat when you're starting out running this game because of this stage. If you need a reason to not get the Conjurer's Coat, this stage is the reason. I know I shirked on getting the Conjurer's Coat for quite a while because I was scared of this stage, and I'm still scared of this stage. But eventually you will get used to this stage and you can start getting the Conjurer's Coat. But until you know this stage, be careful with the Conjurer's Coat. But anyway, real quick, a little thing I'd like to show off is that coming up to here, if you shovel this first block and then pogo the second one, you'll see that his spear just goes right under me. So that's a thing to note. Go ahead and equip mobile gear as you come into this room because we don't need this game's weak-ass pre-made platforms. We have our own platforms. Note that you will skip a checkpoint doing that, so if you aren't confident with the stage, don't do that. Okay, another thing I'd like to point out with these enemies, as you probably know, you have to hit these guys from the back. They die. If you hit them from the front, they don't. So, but if you hit them from the front with a charge slash, they do. So that's a thing to consider if you ever need that information. But anyway, come up here, break these blocks, wait for this dragon to move his ass, and then come down here. That second dragon, I kind of missed explaining it. That second dragon, you can just go right under him. You won't make contact with him at any point if you don't jump. So, thing to note. And then just go on. A lot of the stage is pretty straightforward, but you will get hit a lot. Ugh, it sucks. Now these next two screens are probably the biggest reason that we went with the Flying Dagger, because we can skip getting all these platforms. If you know this screen in particular, like that last one wasn't that big of a deal, but this screen in particular, you know you have to go and like break those snow blocks and get the platform up and yada yada yada, and it takes a long time. But with the use of the Flying Dagger, you just go right past that. If you like those platforms, then go play low percent. So again, moving on here, you'll kind of want to wait at the top of that ladder for that guy to jump again, because he always will do that. So just wait at the top of that ladder a little bit so he jumps past you so you don't get hit. Then just come up, hit these guys. Remember, you can hit while you're standing climbing on the ladders. If you need it, and you probably will during this stage, go ahead and grab the chicken that's under here. It's one of the more accessible chickens in the stage, but you want food, trust me. This next screen's a little weird. Yeah, this next screen's a little strange. So basically, you're not a retard like I am. You'll just want to dagger across over to this platform and just go up here, right? Well, one thing you can do is you can hit this platform across on the bottom, on like the middle of the screen, right? That's a little bit faster than just letting it rise up. But the problem with that is all these guys up here on the ladder throwing hammers, because they're going to be across the whole screen. You can get the platform all the way across on the bottom of the screen, and hell, if you can do it right, you can get all the way across there using the propeller dagger. But God Almighty, do not do that. That is a dumb idea. It is extremely hard. You have to practice this individual room a gazillion times. I don't know how to do that myself, so I'm not going to show you it. I would highly, highly, highly recommend you do not do that. You just let the platform rise up here, and then just hit it across the screen, let it kill these guys. And then, of course, when it gets to the end, you kill the last guy, just drop down and dagger across. Anyway, the rest of the stage is pretty simple. You're going to put anger here and kill these guys. Otherwise, you have to do some weird damage boosting for that low percent. Well, don't get messed up by this dragon. We go and go here. Remember, break your pogo. You don't want to die on those. Drop down, bounce on this guy. Honestly, the rest of this stage is pretty straightforward. There's really not much to it at this point. Once you've gotten past those big hurdles, there's a bit of a trick here, though. At this point, you want to equip the mobile gear, and then right afterwards, you want to equip the flare wand. and you want to stand on the mobile gear on the left side and shoot 2 flare shots. And what that'll cause is that you'll hit this wizard twice, and then when he shoots out his little ball, it will hit the mobile gear before it hits you, and you can stay on the mobile gear and just ride that through the whole time. And that's the stage. There is some chicken up here if you want it. Go ahead and grab that if you need it. But hey, that's the stage. Once you get used to the stage, you can do it, but it is one of the hardest stages in the game, probably. So you'll get used to it.